Hope you had a really
I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports.
Right at the convergence of the Three Rivers on Art Rooney Drive, we welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Jamal Charles back from the torn ACL. He gets the call here. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
As Jamal Charles plays here in 2016, I think 5 was the operative number for him. 5 1,000-yard years before last season, but only 5 games played in 2015.
For the current Chiefs all-time leading rusher. On first down, it's Charles again. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
come on.
Fake for Charles. Now Smith. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before
There's one injury.
Inside the 30.
Right now I'm 1-2, trying to get back into the playoff hunt.
While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Hopefully I can get back in the playoff hunt.
That long game.
That's what I need in the playoffs. Oh hell.
On first and 10.
I never thought they would pass on first.
Toward the sideline, that's hauled in by Macklin.
Holding. And then we got defense. Okay, we'll take that.
So
we take that.
Offense, and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the
Come on,
advantage
we
to
can do
the
this.
guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
Throwing his
Banging off this speed.
And he just gets
Let's go. That's where we pressure deep quarterback.
Wise move there, looked like nobody
Let's go.
open. Now second down.
Yeah, second down now. Come on, boys.
Here's Smith now on second down.
Come on, you go down the foot,
Got
buddy.
time in the pocket. A dump off for
Come on, cat, tackle his ass. Let's go.
Break one tackle, but
They're down.
quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Wow, he's still... How did he still even manage to catch throw that? Wow, good shit. Playing at the computer right now.
His second touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. That time a 6-play drive. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Oh, we gotta make a comeback with this.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. They come up with one running back. That's Bell.
Come on. Does anybody know how to fucking play coverage? Like, fucking seriously. Cover. That's what I'm talking about. You guys snapping the ball. You guys can't play coverage. I don't understand why you guys can't play coverage on it. Like, wow. Cover somebody. Why not block somebody? So, come on.
If you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, that allows your blitzers to get there.
Get off me.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
On third down, Roethlisberger toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both.
Yes, he did. Let's go, baby.
And that's good enough for a first down.
So he took up.
You pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds.
I'm trying to get back and play hunt.
And drag it to make sure he gets it done.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon.
Wow, this is what I'm talking about. Cover, block somebody. You guys know how to block somebody. Do it. Don't sit there and like, be dumb and not do nothing. Fucking cover somebody. Like, damn. Let's go. Let me do this. Come on, we gotta get some running yards here too.
He's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed,
block that. Block that. Oh my God, why would you run into the blocker? He blocked it for you.
Somehow in
Man.
contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage.
Come on.
And go up and get the football. That's a big time play right there.
I'm ready now for 2nd and 9.
PC Boys 1 and 2, okay. I really need this. This is the most important win to get. Whatever, you fucking faggot. Take him down! You fucking stupid? There's like fucking 4 of you versus 1 man. You should go crazy.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
And now here comes Kansas City. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to
Jeez, come on, man.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take
Can't have us fail to make the playoffs. Good, there you go. Take his ass down.
Changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but again,
Come on.
great confidence having scored the last time out.
Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that was
No, catchy.
defense. All the gaps were filled except
Go.
for one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made
Come on, we got this. One more down.
Whenever I see a drop
Get the
like
ball
that,
back.
I try to
One
take a
play.
step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys.
Out of bounds. That's not even caught.
Catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Good shit.
Now with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession of the football.
Come on, we got a chance
as we
now.
begin the second quarter. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. And this one
All right,
gets
let's
it
go.
to 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better. In most pass defenses, the guy playing safety has the ability to roam free and try and go to the football. But when you're in man, you've got to cover just like the guy playing out on the corner. Lock up on the receiver and go to the football. That's exactly what he did, batting that one away.
Catch the fucking ball. You're Pittsburgh. Catch. Jesus Christ. You guys can't catch. Suck.
They'll come out in the pistol.
We know it's not an easy job.
Come on, we gotta make this happen. I gotta make this happen somehow.
Knock the ball away, but the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Oh my fucking God! This is what I'm talking about. I throw the ball up, you jump in fucking midair for no reason, just catch the ball. Wow.
Could really hurt their momentum.
Trying to get back into the fucking game, can't even get into the game. Huh.
Here's Thomas. Whoosh. Oh, another spin.
Hard to line him up when he does that.
An excellent return that time. 26 yards. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in.
Incomplete, let's go.
Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Back to the air. Smith on 2nd down. He's got time. And it's incomplete.
What a pass. Way off.
And it's 3rd down. And the offense looking
Come on, baby. We got this shit. Let's get it.
after the 2nd down incompletion.
The Steelers insert their nickel defense.
Come on.
3rd down.
Yeah, they had a DB. Here's Smith.
Broken.
And it's
Does anybody know how to play coverage? Play fucking coverage, nigga. Cover a man, not leave somebody wide open.
And there's a completion to
Damn,
Travis
man.
Kelce. I think he's starting to come into his own as a tight end and as a player, and that makes his quarterback, Alex Smith, really happy.
A 1st down carry here for Charles. And he's going to find his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Charles, I know it's hard when live bullets are flying, but you cannot keep your hand up around the face mask area.
It is absolutely inexcusable nowadays. We talk about target areas all the time. You have to aim lower so that your hand doesn't get involved in the face mask.
Following the penalty, here's Charles. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. Bud Dupree, a former 1st-round pick, in on the stop. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game. On offense, the guy that you want to have the best eyes on the field are your quarterbacks, so you can see everything pre-snap, and then, of course, as the play develops. On defense, oftentimes it's the linebacker. And on this play, his eyes took him right to the ball, and he made a nice tackle.
Smith now to throw, finding time. And Wilson has it. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Holding. Offense.
So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push him back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up first downs.
3rd and long, it's Smith. Going underneath for Charles. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Larry Ridley in Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or two shorter than an extra point. So no problems converting there.
It's Marcus Wheaton now to return it. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right. He's thrown 1 interception already, and that doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. But it does seem that he's a little bit off in his approach to this one.
Yeah, it does, and that was a risky throw right there.
Got to be careful about taking care of the ball, making sure you get back within yourself. I mean, those mechanics that they work on all the time.
He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read in it, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a KC touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Wheaton will return it. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They come up with 1 running back. That's Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. And big, there he goes, right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a KC touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
Wheaton will return it. The Chiefs defense, they get set and ready to do battle again. Again, we'll see the pistol here. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And Green with a catch left side. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on 1st down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them. We always talk about having to read defenses. And how
this is like the only play I can get to work.
Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure.
After 2 straight pick 6s, I got to get something on the scoreboard now.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot.
Come on, let's go. I really can't do enough. I mean, I could try, but...
Just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
See, look at this. Where's the fucking flag? You shouldn't. That's illegal to do that shit, motherfuckers. Trying to catch that shit. Like, wow.
I know tight ends love
stupid. Then watch. They're going to blitz me right off the bat. I'm not going to have no time to even step back and get a throw up. See? Right there they come.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. Well contained there defensively. The screen gets only a yard.
I got to get something here. I have to hit. I got to get a fourth down here. I got to go for it. It's my chance. It's the only time I can get a chance.
They're going on fourth down. It's Roethlisberger. James has got it. Complete.
Come on. Get across. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Quickly, they get to the line. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Well, I gotta figure something else now.
We're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering where it's going to go.
There we go. That's one way to get a little comeback coming. We finally got on the board. Let's go.
As the first half is winding down, and the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, you heard it, right? You heard the exhale.
Finally got something going. If we get the ball, I think we get the ball second half. We get the ball second half. We should be able to get another touchdown. Cut that into 2 scores. Make some defensive stops like we've been doing. We gotta get something. We gotta make one hell of a. We gotta try to make a statement. This is our chance. Get that out of here.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the
Let's
Chiefs
go.
offense, they get ready to head on the field.
Well, let's just run it.
Fading here in the second quarter. Not sure how aggressively, offensively they will. I
think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly... never mind, Larry. Forget your halftime report. Apparently...
Come on, let's make this comeback, boys. Win a hell of a comeback down 17. This is our chance.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Play some smart strategy here. We want to take no timeout or timeout on the clock. We gotta make this. Let's go. We are strong together. Let's go, Pitt. Get that 2-2 record.
Finish a game the way you started it. That's typically the message at halftime when things are going well. You've done everything you're
Come on, baby. Come on. Keep that corner, baby. Keep that corner.
Be aware they may throw something different at you to begin things.
Yeah, 50% of the equation still left to go.
AB, baby.
What a grab.
For that one and a gut.
And it's good enough for a Pittsburgh first down.
Antonio Brown, AB, with just one hand to complete that catch.
Come on, baby. We got this shit. We gotta shut this. We are going to make a one hell of a comeback for this team.
He has never forgotten that he wasn't considered an elite receiver coming
Come on. From here on out, I'll make you guys run this shit. We're running fast. We're going to make it quick. Come on. Hold on.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. On the right side.
You better catch that. Oh my God, why would you let it bounce off you when you're open?
Second down. And certainly not the same level of production this
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
A couple of those catches last week, he was able to just find the soft spot, sit there, and corral it. I don't know what it is. He seems to be really covered up in this one.
Yeah, no soft spots here, and I put this on the play caller a little bit. Got to find some things that will shake him free. Maybe you change your formations and make him an isolated guy on the backside so it's a one-on-one route.
Come on, baby, let's go.
Put him into a stack and maybe hide him a little bit so that maybe he finds some place to run. You just got to come up with different opportunities to get the ball in his hands just to get him open and get him moving.
On third down, Roethlisberger. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
Please let that be on them, because that was not.
And he'll go down inside the 15 at his his own 13-yard line.
Defense, that would be... How the fuck is that on defense? Nope.
On 1st and 10, Smith surveying the field. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Just 2 yards to go here on 2nd down for the offense. Charles, the lone setback. And he'll get it up the middle. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Stephon Tuitt came out of Notre Dame as another one of those really tall defensive ends, and you just wonder, would they be able to have the leverage to bend and make plays? I think he just gave us an answer with that tackle.
And the coach has decided to throw the red flag. He will challenge this play.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Smith on 1st down. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. Oh, what a juke into space. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelsey, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Charles, that was a heck of a play.
It truly was, because when he made that catch, he had to shake through some people, right? So that play, that should be accompanied by bass music, right? I mean, boom, 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 and he finds his way to the end zone. Terrific play.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Here's Roethlisberger. A screen to Bell. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Face mask penalty, and Charles, you were a defender. You know sometimes in the heat of the moment, it's hard to keep your hands away from that face mask.
Sometimes you just get out of position as a defender when you're trying to make a tackle, so you end up flailing away, and your hand gets into the wrong spot.
No gain, and it's second down.
I'm not sure how many people anticipated Le'Veon Bell being such a huge part of the passing offense when he came out of Michigan State. Remember how thick he was? Big, bulkier runner. Slimmed down since he got to the NFL, and that increased all aspects of his game.
Yeah, because 2 years ago, he caught 83 passes. Last year, 24, but then he had the injury. You got to think they're going to continue to get him more involved like they did there.
I don't think there's any question about it. He is an absolute game breaker with the ball in his hands.
After review of the play, the field stands.
All right, so the call stands. Tough now. They're out of challenges. Do you like the amount of challenges they have in the NFL?
I do, because I think it brings a little extra strategy.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Martavis Bryant, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. And that score there makes this a much more manageable deficit.
Agreed, because before that touchdown...
And so they're able to convert the two-point try. But still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a two-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the two-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. Here's a great example right there.
And a good effort on the return there gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And now here comes the Steelers defense once more. They've had a couple passing touchdowns against them in this game, and that last drive they really got picked apart.
They've got to figure out how to tighten things up, because no matter what they've done, whatever adjustments they've made, offense has been a step ahead of them. So they've got to figure it out. Usually, a sack of the quarterback can help change the momentum.
Maybe bring some pressure.
I think maybe a little bit of pressure would help them greatly.
To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there for KC. 44 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. Back now in Pittsburgh, it's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. Charles the low setback. To throw on second down is Smith. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The 2014 Pro Bowler, Lawrence Timmons, in there to get him for a loss of 5.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And that will make this now a 19-point advantage. And you figure with that, this game's pretty well out of reach.
It would take a heck of a comeback at this point. Being 3 scores down, I think that's too much to ask with time winding down here in the fourth.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. We put our attention now on the Chiefs' defense. See if they can regroup a little bit. They gave up the touchdown last drive.
And you know from our meetings with coaches all across the league, one of their pet peeves, when teams get down, a lot of these guys now, they want to treat it like it's a video game or something. Hit reset. Let's start over, coach. Out of the first 2 series, they don't even matter now. Let's play again. That's not how it works. You're down. You gave up a touchdown. You can't do it again. You have to dig in, grit it out, and fight it out. Reset buttons. It's driving everybody crazy. There are no reset buttons when you're playing in this game.
Preach, Chucky. Preach.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And 4th down coming up.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line. The Steelers defense getting ready here. And with the deficit here, they gave up the field goal last time, but with this deficit, Charles, how important is a stop on this drive?
Extremely. And you know that they heard it on the sideline. You know they heard it going out onto the field, and they're telling it to each other. No more points given up. We've got a chance to still get into this game.
As a defensive guy, you kind of like that challenge. You don't want to be down, but do you like that challenge?
You don't want to be in that position, and you wish you had taken the challenge a little bit earlier, but now this is it. It has to happen at this point.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. On 2nd down, Jamal Charles. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. Wonder what's in the offensive playbook on 3rd and 13. We're about to find out. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out. As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. 3rd down, seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to a 1st down.
And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. With it is Brown. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield across the 45. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
After that incompletion, I almost get the sense that he's going to look up at the booth and kind of look at us and say, hey, you guys got any suggestions? It's been that kind of game, hasn't it? They've had him on the run throughout.
Yeah, and I get that you're trying to make a play here, losing 4th quarter, but to throw when you're not set with pressure coming could have been an interception.
Very much so, and it's been that kind of game.
It's caught at the 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Martavis Bryant with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down with this deficit. He might need to score a couple of more times to give them a chance.
And he is not going to be able to break free as they wrap him up right at the line of scrimmage. And the try for 2 is going to come up empty. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
It'll be Charles again. He has been the workhorse tonight. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Fourth quarter, 2-minute warning about to hit, and it looks like they're going to get one more play in.
Be interesting to see what they try and do on this play. Do they try and take a shot, or do they just try and get to the 2-minute warning?
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll keep it on the ground with Charles again. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come to the big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
Now Jamal Charles on 3rd down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. 2nd down following the incompletion. 2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.